Hey everyone, ManoDester777 here, and we are back with this week's Ascendant Challenge Solo Guide. It's November 27th, 2018. It's also the third week in this cycle. You can see that the curse is strong. There are taken blights everywhere here in the Dreaming City. So I'm going to show you where you need to go. First of all, the entrance to the Ascendant Challenge is over in the Aphelios Rest. We're going to head over to the Strand, but before you do any of those things, make sure you go to Rhea Sylvia and talk to Petra to make sure you get your bounty. We're going to go ahead and take it right from Devilian Mists and head right over to Aphelios Rest because I've already picked up the bounty this week. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all those folks who have been regularly watching this content. Now that I've got my streaming and recording production rig all up and in shape, expect to see more videos from me, especially with Black Armory coming out. We had the first major patch today, November 27th. Some crazy things in the meta is going to change here in the next couple of days, and on December 4th we are going to have Black Armory drop. So some really cool, exciting times here in Destiny. Again, we're going to be talking about it, doing some discussion videos, as well as doing some guides and things like that. So make sure you stay subscribed, turn on the notifications, all those other things. Thank you guys so much for watching and increasing the sub count and watching these videos regularly. It helps the channel out a lot. Feel free to share them as well. We're over here in the Lost Sector. I'm actually going to go ahead and skip ahead and clear out this Lost Sector first. You actually just see the edit where we go ahead and skip ahead. I've cleared out the Lost Sector. Again, that's not very difficult. You can see here I've got the chest open, and right here in this spot is where you're going to see it. This week I decided to use Hawthorne's Field Forge Shotgun, Nation of Beasts, Thunderlord. I'm using my Hunter with the Shards of Galanor. Doesn't really matter what you wear, and honestly doesn't even really matter what your super is, but basically here is what the Ascendant Challenge is this week. There are some crystals you have to break and some knights you have to avoid. You can see right now the crystals in this area are actually covered by a shield. You have to get the shields off those crystals, and what you need to do is go to the outside area of the Ascendant Challenge. You will see that there are blights all over. Basically what you need to do is, without dying to the knights or any of the other ads, destroy all the blights. The shields will drop, and then as soon as the shields drop, you are going to blow all the crystals, and then you'll complete the challenge. All the enemies will then die there as well. So that's actually something that's very interesting. So what I like to do is kind of figure out the path of where all the blights are. I believe there's 4 or 5. I can't remember. You'll see it here in the video. But again, I used Hawthorne's Field Forge Shotgun. Any rapid frame would work really well in this case. Again, I just happened to use that particular spec. If there are enemies that are coming at you, you can see there, I didn't try to fend them off. I didn't try to attack them. I basically just tried to run past them so I could get to the next area. The guys will have a little bit of a green light in their eye. For example, you'll see those big knights. If you see them coming, just try and jump over them or jump past them. You do need to make sure that when you're making jumps, you check out below you and make sure you don't leap too soon. It's not a complete circle all the way around. There are some broken out areas, so you kind of have to just watch yourself. Make sure that you check around and that everything is good to go. Now you're going to see here, I go ahead, turn around, kill a couple of ads, no big deal. Just take a second if you want to do that. You will see that I am starting to run away from some knights right now. If that happens, just keep moving. Don't let the knights corner you. Always try and be thinking of an exit spot. And right here, I believe that is the final blight right here. Again, I'm going to kill some of those enemies, just get some ammo for my shotgun, which will be helpful later on. The knights will start to spawn in and chase me, and so I want to make sure I reload all my guns, get a second, and I don't want to get cornered. I want to make sure I always have an exit. I'm kind of just looking around, seeing if I am going to get chased by knights. I want to make sure that I don't die. So keep moving, find an exit strategy. Especially if they're coming at you, just keep moving. Right now, I start to head towards the center, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use my super, which is the Knives Blade Barrage super. I'm going to try and kill as many of them as I possibly can. At this point, you're going to have a lot of the knights start to come at you. The key is to keep moving. Do not stop. If you ever stop, you're going to be in massive trouble. So you can see here, I just keep moving, stay off the ground. If I do stay on the ground, you can see here in just a second, I'm going to get hit a couple couple of times because I'm too close to the ground. You'll lose a lot of life that way. Just keep moving, keep rotating in a circle, keep looking for those crystals you need to break, and you can see right there, pretty simple. Again, all the enemies die right there. Get your chest, and you are all wrapped up for the first part of the Ascendant Challenge. Next up, we're going to show you where the taken eggs are, as well as the Ahamkara bones. So it's going to transfer over to the area. You can see that that's the portal on our way out. There are going to be 2 crystals over to your left on that path, and 1 over to the right. We're going to take care of the single one off to the right. We're going to head over to this tree-like area, run past this platform. What you're looking for is a set of stairs that almost look like they don't continue all the way down. You can see there's that step that I was looking for. If you look immediately off to the left-hand side, you can see one of the taken eggs there. You're all set. Head over to the opposite side. And again, I'm going to orient myself every time I go to an egg. That way, if you're missing an egg, you can kind of see where you need to start from. So you can see, again, orient myself. We're going to head off to the slight left, kind of like at the same angle as that pillar I just ran off. There's going to be a rocky ledge. You can see I'm shooting it. That's what you need to look for off in the distance. You will then see one of the taken eggs. One last time, there's a third egg here. I'm going to orient myself. This one is a little bit farther away, and actually it's almost right in your face. You almost miss it. So you just kind of have to keep your eyes open. So what we're going to do is head on the path over here on the left side. Keep moving. Go a little bit to the right. You're going to see off in the distance like another like little platform, but there's that egg over there. You want to jump over to this platform. Off in the distance, you're going to see another platform. You don't want to jump on that platform, but when you walk right by it, there's going to be an outcropping of broken buildings, and there is the third and final egg. Next up, we're going to talk about where the Ahamkara bones are. Over in the area to the right, where we had the singular taken egg, we're going to head over back in that direction again. Instead of just shooting the egg, what we're going to do is we are going to platform on a couple of statues and a couple of broken out buildings. Again, you can see here, there is the area where we have the broken out staircase. Off to the left, there is the taken egg. But this time, we're going to keep going. There is a broken out pillar that you're going to hop on top of. And again, I'm still getting used to platforming on PC, so it's a little bit different for me. But you're going to hop up on top of that, then you're going to hop straight up and forward. You'll end up underneath the roof of this little building here, kind of come up with a cross. You'll see 2 stone statues. What you're going to do is jump to the one on the left-hand side. Just take your time, don't rush through it. And off in the distance, you can see the glowing Ahamkara bones with the lore that you need for this final Ascendant Challenge. Let's go ahead and pick those up, and you are all done with the Ascendant Challenge for this week. It's a pretty easy one. I would say the biggest thing is just make sure you keep running away from the knights. I know that seems like it's simple, common sense, but I see a lot of people when they shoot, they try and like stop, kind of aim, but you really just need to keep moving, because if you ever stop, you're going to be toasted. Head on back through the portal, and you're all done for this week. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to share. If you did like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Destiny 2 content, as well as check out my Twitch live streams. We're going to be helping people out with the Shattered Throne, as well as Whisper of the Worm this weekend, as well as get prepared for Black Armory. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the universe of Destiny.